Welcome to the Grateful Living podcast. I'm your host, Talisha Meyer. I'm a published author, writer, holistic massage practitioner, empath, intuitive, and light worker. Join us for this week's episode. Life shrinks or expands in proportion to one's courage. Anaïs Nin. Pause. Let that land. Because this one sentence explains so much about why so many of us feel stuck, restless, frustrated, or quietly dissatisfied, even when life looks fine on the outside. Today's episode is about courage, but not the loud, fearless, dramatic kind we see on social media. This is about quiet courage. The kind that happens in your nervous system, the kind that feels shaky, the kind that says, I'm scared, but I'm doing it anyway. In this episode, we're going to explore why fear doesn't mean you're doing something wrong, the neuroscience of courage and fear, why waiting for confidence keeps your life small, how your nervous system learns safety through action, and how brave, small steps literally expand your sense of self. This is science-backed, embodied, and deeply human. Let's get into it. We don't usually wake up one day and say, I'm choosing a smaller life, but it happens slowly. Every time we don't speak up, every time we delay the thing that we want to do, every time we silence a desire because it feels inconvenient, scary, or risky. Life doesn't shrink dramatically. It shrinks incrementally. And courage works the same way. Courage isn't a personality trait, it's a muscle. And muscles only grow when they're used to under resistance. Fear is the resistance. Let's get grounded in science now. Fear is generated primarily in the amygdala, the part of your brain responsible for threat detection. Here's the key thing most people don't know. Your amygdala cannot tell the difference between physical danger, emotional risk, social rejection, visibility, change. So when you post your thoughts online, raise your prices, end a relationship, speak your truth, step into leadership, your brain may respond as if you're being chased by a tiger. Heart racing, tight chest, shallow breath, freeze response, overthinking. This is not intuition, this is biology. And if you've experienced trauma, abandonment, emotional unpredictability, or chronic stress, your nervous system may be even more sensitive. Which means you don't lack courage, you have a highly protective nervous system. So here's the myth. Once I feel confident, I'll take action. Neuroscience says the opposite. Confidence is not a prerequisite for action. Confidence is a byproduct of action. Your brain learns through experience, not affirmations alone. Each time you do the scary thing and survive, new neural pathways are formed. Your nervous system updates its safety map. Your self-trust grows. This is called experience-dependent neuroplasticity. In simple terms, your brain only believes what you repeatedly show it. So if you avoid the thing, your brain learns avoidance equals safety, and life gets smaller. So now let's reframe courage. Courage isn't forcing yourself through panic. Courage is stretching your capacity for safety. Think of your nervous system like a comfort zone bubble. Inside is familiar, predictable. Outside is growth, uncertainty. Courage gently expands the bubble. Not by jumping off cliffs, but by saying one honest sentence, taking one aligned action, being seen a little more, choosing yourself one more time. This is why small, brave acts are so powerful. They teach your body, I can feel fear, and still be safe. So let's talk honestly about what happens when we don't practice courage. Unexpressed truths become resentment, anxiety, depression, burnout. Suppressed desires don't disappear, they turn inward. Your body holds unfinished stories. This is why so many people feel disconnected, chronically dissatisfied, like something is missing. It's not motivation you're lacking, it's permission. Permission to be seen, permission to try, permission to fail, permission to expand. Motivation rooted in shame doesn't last. Real motivation comes from meaning, safety, self-trust. Ask yourself, what becomes possible if I act anyway? Who do I become when I choose courage? You don't need to eliminate fear. You need to befriend it. Fear often means that this matters, this is new, this is growth. So let's ground this. Firstly, name the fear. Labeling emotions reduces amygdala activation. Say, I'm noticing this fear. Step 2, regulate before you act. Slow exhale, hand on chest, orient to the room. Step 3, take the smallest brave step. Not the whole leap, just the next step. Number 4, integrate. Afterward, tell yourself, I did something scary and I'm okay. This is how confidence is built. So, ask yourself, where has fear been making my life smaller? What brave action have I been postponing? And what would expansion look like for me right now? So your challenge that I'm giving you is one courageous action for this week. Not perfect, not dramatic, just honest. So, a reminder for you guys. Life doesn't expand all at once. It expands every time you choose courage over comfort, truth over silence, action over avoidance. You don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing. Because life will only ever grow to the size of your courage. Pause, breathe, and take the step. Until next time, take good care. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at @the_grateful_living.